Right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rajesh Kumawat. I am the appointed moderator for today's annual general meeting of Lancer Containers Lines Limited, which is being conducted through video conferencing on behalf of the company and Bigshare Services Private Limited. I extend a warm welcome to all the participants present today. Participants are requested to keep their microphones on mute unless called upon to speak. If any shareholder has registered as a speaker, they will be allowed to address the meeting at the appropriate time as per the company's instructions. With this, I now hand over the proceedings to the company person of the meeting. Thank you. Nabila ji, you can take it forward, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Rajesh sir. Good afternoon, all. Firstly, I request Mr. Abdul Khalik Sataiwala to grant the permission to conduct the annual general meeting.
Permission to proceed granted. Please continue.
Thank you, sir. I, Nabila Khan, an esteemed member of the compliance team of the company, on behalf of the Board of Directors, would like to welcome all of you at the 14th Annual General Meeting of Lancer Container Lines Limited. Kindly be informed that this meeting is being held through video conferencing or other video-visual means in accordance with the relevant circulars as issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India. We have the requisite quorum present through video conferencing to validly conduct the proceedings of this meeting. The participation of members through video conferencing is being counted for the purpose of quorum in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and as per the provisions of Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. Your company has availed the services of Bigshare Services Private Limited for conducting the meeting through video conferencing for enabling participation of the members at this EGM. Before we move on to the main proceedings of today's meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our board members and key managerial personnel who are with us. Mr. Abdul Khalik Chataiwala, our Chairman and Managing Director, leading the company with his vision and guidance.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Praful Jain, our whole-time Director.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Sumit Sunil Sad, our whole-time Director.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Narayanan Varyam, Chairman of the Audit Committee and the Independent Director.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
Ms. Amita Ramesh. Ms. Amita Ramesh will join us shortly. Ms. Vijayashree Anup Krishnan, Independent Director.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Mr. Manoj Kumar Sharma, serving as our Chief Financial Officer.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We are also pleased to have with us today Ms. Praniti Yadav, our Statutory Auditor, and Ms. Geeta Kanabar, our Secretarial Auditor, along with Ms. Sushmita Swaroop, Practicing Company Secretary, who has kindly consented to act as the scrutinizer for the e-voting process of this AGM. Now, dear members, I hope you all are joining us without any technical issues. As you are all aware, this AGM is being held via video conferencing in line with the regulatory requirements. The video conferencing facility has been made available on a first-come, first-served basis in line with the regulatory requirements. To ensure that the meeting proceeds without any disturbance, all participants are placed on mute mode by default. In line with the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements regulations 2015, your company had provided the facility of remote e-voting through Bigshare. This gave our members an opportunity to cast their votes before the meeting. The cutoff date for determining the eligibility of e-voting was Friday, 12 September 2025. And the remote e-voting was open from Monday, 15 September at 9 a.m. until yesterday, 17 September, 5 p.m. Members who have already exercised their right to vote through remote e-voting are most welcome to participate in this EGM, but they will not be able to vote again during this meeting. For those members who have not voted yet, the option to vote electronically during the AGM is available. The voting window will continue for 15 minutes after the meeting concludes. As this meeting is being held through audiovisual means, the facility for appointing proxies is not applicable. Also, in accordance with the regulations, there will be no voting by show of hands, and the resolution mentioned in the notice are not required to be proposed or seconded. Should any member need assistance during the meeting or have queries related to e-voting, help is easily available. You may refer to the FAQs and manuals on the BigShares website, write to ivote@bigshareonline.com, or even call their team directly on toll-free number 1800-225422. Thank you, members, for your cooperation. With this, I now have the pleasure of handing over the proceedings to our chairman, Mr. Abdul Khalik Chataiwala, to deliver his address.
Thank you, Nabila. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members, esteemed colleagues, and partners. It is my honor to extend a warm welcome to each of you at the 14th Annual General Meeting of Lancer Container Lines Limited, representing the Board of Directors. Having served as Chairman and Managing Director of this esteemed enterprise for the past 14 years, I can confidently say that it has been a transformative and rewarding experience. I am pleased to present an overview of our corporate accomplishments, current market dynamics, and forward looking strategies. Our organization has consistently maintained a progressive outlook, leveraging emerging opportunities while pursuing market conditions. Through technological advancement and innovation, we remain dedicated to delivering superior services and maximizing stakeholder value. I am thrilled to present the key performance indicators from our operations for the fiscal year concluding March 31, 2025. Guided by a philosophy that sustainable excellence precedes immediate financial gains, our organization recorded revenues of rupees 6,991.39 million during FY 2025. The company had an EBITDA of rupees 150.43 million. The EBITDA margins have varied due to fluctuations throughout the year because of geopolitical tensions, trade wars, tariff, and negative freight in certain destinations. The growth was primarily driven by improved operational efficiency and strict cost management, which helped offset the impact of reduced sales volumes. Notwithstanding the global disruptions, including geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and maritime security challenges in the Red Sea that have impacted worldwide shipping operations and reduced commercial activity since past years, your organization, under seasoned executive leadership and through coordinated team efforts, has demonstrated exceptional adaptability. We have effectively navigated these obstacles while continuing our international market penetration strategy. Throughout the preceding fiscal period, we maintained operational momentum while developing comprehensive strategic frameworks to ensure sustained long term growth. We continue advancing innovative solutions, service operation, and operational methodologies to achieve excellence and enhance stakeholder value proposition. Anchored by our core principles and unwavering commitment to our corporate vision, we are positioned to accelerate our growth trajectory through digital transformation, business diversification, and strategic expansion initiatives. During this financial year, we successfully penetrated new geographical markets and expanded our operational network to maintain proximity to our clientele and enhance service responsiveness. Particularly noteworthy is our strategic entry into Mediterranean markets, especially Turkey, where we identified and pursued promising business opportunities. Additionally, we forged significant partnership with established companies in China, aimed at strengthening our inventory capabilities. This geographical expansion demonstrates our dedication to identifying emerging markets, potentials, and establishing strategic alliances. To further apprise you of our future outlook, we are planning to establish an office in Sohar, Oman, playing a significant role in global trade routes between Europe and Asia, along with expanding into other key regions. The management has taken a significant strategic decision involving a shift in business operations and structural changes aimed at streamlining processing and reducing cost. Under this arrangement, Lancer Container Lines Limited will operate as an agent by leasing its NVCC containers to its wholly owned subsidiary, Lancer Shipping LLC Dubai. These containers will be deployed across various ports, including Jebel Ali, ensuring more efficient and cost effective container management and cargo handling. The leasing model will serve as a major revenue stream for the company, leveraging Jebel Ali's prime location as a global logistic hub provides access to critical shipping routes, offering seamless connectivity to major markets across Asia, Europe, and Africa. This strategic move will enhance service capabilities, shorten transit times, and significantly improve customer satisfaction. Further, over the past 2 years, our primary objective has been to expand our 20-foot equivalent units capacity to 45,000 by FY26, and we have consistently pursued this target. However, considering the prevailing global challenges, we have strategically realigned our focus towards optimizing working capital by gradually reducing the company's debt burden, making the company debt free while the global industry stays gray. Consequently, revenues generated from operational activities will be directed towards lowering additional operational costs, ultimately strengthening the company's financial performance. The management will also explore potential mergers and acquisition with prominent players to further drive the company's growth and strengthen its market position. To brief you all about the wide perspective of the Indian maritime and shipping industry, it is undergoing rapid transformation, fueled by technological innovation and evolving market requirements. Key trends are shaping the sector to include adoption of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and Internet of Things to drive operational efficiency, along with a growing emphasis on sustainability and last mile delivery solutions. Additional infrastructure development and the gradual shift towards electric vehicles fleets are gaining traction as part of the industry's modernization. AI and machine learning are transforming India's logistic and shipping industry by boosting efficiency, reducing cost, and enhancing reliability. These technologies enable smarter route planning, predictive maintenance of vehicles, real time shipment tracking, and automotive warehouse operations. They also help forecast demand more accurately and optimize inventory levels, leading to fewer delays and better customer service. While challenges such as infrastructure gaps, data availability, and high implementation costs remain, AI is paving the way for a more agile, responsive, and future ready logistic ecosystem in India. India's logistic market reflects this momentum, with industry reports projecting a CAGR of 8.8% and an estimated market size of $484 billion by 2029. To sustain this growth, investment in infrastructure such as warehouse and multimodal logistic parks are proving vital. Under the Bharat Mala Pariyojana program alone, 18 projects spanning about 424 kilometers have been awarded and 189 kilometers already been constructed under the port and coastal connectivity roads category. At the same time, Indian ports are achieving new milestones. The Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Navi Mumbai recently became the first Indian port to surpass the 10 million 20-foot equivalent mark in handling containers, an achievement that underscores the rising strategic importance of logistics in India's economic growth story. Sustainability is also at the forefront, with the sector actively exploring alternative fuels such as green hydrogen, ammonia, and biofuels to advance decarbonization efforts. These initiatives are aligned with global regulatory frameworks and environmental objectives, including International Maritime Organization target of achieving net zero greenhouse gas emission by around 2050. Looking forward, the future of container shipping is expected to be defined by smart containers integrated with advanced sensors and connectivity. These will enable real time monitoring of locations, cargo conditions, temperature, humidity, and status, and improve supply chain visibility. Such innovations are set to transform cargo management, enhance customer experience, and strengthen supply chain resilience through predictive maintenance and intelligent inventory management. I now wish to acknowledge the invaluable contribution of every company stakeholder for the steadfast support and the understanding regarding challenges confronting the Indian shipping sector and our organization specifically. I extend particular recognition to our shareholder, fellow board members, and employees for their continued commitment throughout our journey. Our path towards achieving new benchmarks will result from strategic partnership with industry counterparts, promoting diversity and inclusion, implementing people-focused policies to create empowering work environment, and fostering innovation conducive atmosphere for emerging talent. Supported by your confidence, trust, and commitment, FY 25-26 represent pivotal milestones in our sustainable growth journey. In the forthcoming periods, we will implement all necessary measures to elevate our success to unprecedented levels. Together, we will continue to strengthen Lancer Containers Line Limited as a resilient, innovative, and sustainable organization. Allow me to conclude with a thought that I believe in, and I hope each of you will embrace as well. Setbacks are merely setups for even greater comebacks. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for knowledgeable words. Moving further, I would now like to cite that the audit reports for both standalone and consolidated financial statements given by the statutory auditor of the company, Ms. Praniti Yadav, for the financial year ended 31st March 2025 are free from any adverse remarks, qualifications, or concerns affecting the company's business. The secretarial audit report given by our secretarial auditor, Ms. Geeta Kanabar, for the financial year ended 31st March 2025 does not contain any qualifications, observations, or comments which may have an adverse effect on the functioning of the company. In order to ensure clear communication and better understanding between the management and our members, all queries that were received up to 1 day prior to this meeting will be responded to individually over the mail. We encourage our members, if you have any questions, to kindly write us at our email, which is secretarial@lancerline.com. We also received requests from some speaker shareholders to be registered as speaker share. However, due to time constraints, we were unable to accommodate this for today's meeting. Please be assured that we have highly regard the feedback and concerns expressed by our members. You are most welcome to share your queries with us at our email, and we will be glad to respond to each one of them. I will now brief the members all the items mentioned in the notice. Ordinary resolution, item number 1. To receive, consider, and adopt audited financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Audited consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, together with the report of auditors thereon. Ordinary resolution, item number 2. To appoint a director in place of Mr. Praful Jain, whole-time director, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offers himself for reappointment. Ordinary resolution, item number 3. To appoint Mr. Abdul Khalik Abdul Qadir Chataiwala as the Chairman Emeritus to the Board. Ordinary resolution, item number 4. To change the designation of Mr. Praful Jain, whole-time director, to Chairman and Managing Director of the company. Ordinary resolution, item number 5. To approve appointment of Mr. Sumit Sunil Sath as the Chief Executive Officer of the company. Ordinary resolution, item number 6. To appoint Ms. Geeta Kanabar and associates practicing company secretaries as the secretarial auditors of the company for a term of 5 consecutive years. Special resolution. Item number 7. To reappoint Ms. Amita Ramesh as an independent director of the company for a second term of 5 years. Ordinary resolution. Item number 8. Regularization of additional director Ms. Vijayashree Anup Krishnan by appointing her as an independent director of the company. Special resolution. Approval of Lancer's Employee Stock Option Plan 2025. I now request the members who have not voted earlier to cast their votes on the matters contained in the notice. The e-voting facility will remain active at the BigShare e-voting website for next 15 minutes to enable members to cast their vote. The consolidated report of remote e-voting and e-voting conducted during the meeting will be received by the scrutinizer and announced within 48 hours from the conclusion of the meeting. The result will also be made available on the company's website and also notified to the stock exchange. With this, the formal business of the AGM stands completed. The voting window will remain open for the next 15 minutes, after which the meeting will be deemed concluded. On behalf of the board and management, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each one of you for joining us today and for your continued support. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Nabila ji. So, with your permission, can we conclude this meeting?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your active participation. With this,
Yeah.
we conclude the proceedings of this video conference. So, we truly appreciate your time and we wish you a pleasant day ahead. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.